Hello, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. Christmas is fast approaching, but I just don't feel like I'm ready yet. I don't have the Christmas spirit, and not all of my gifts are squared away. So today I'm going to see if solving the one can help the other. Last night I made one gift and it took so long, but I'm so glad I got it done, and it looks really good. I have two gifts that I need to make, and the first one is a scented candle. Now, I've never made a scented candle before, so I hope this works. I've looked up what I'm supposed to do. I also do not have a thermometer, so I'm going to wing it. But I do have those pressed flowers, so I'm going to be using those to decorate the jar. For the jar, I have an old jam jar that I think is going to work really well for this. And so now I've got to measure out a pound. Honestly, I just got to measure out this much. So let's do that. Okay, so I did one full of these. And I'm gonna do a little more because as it melts, all the space between the flakes of wax will disappear. So I'm gonna go actually another third. Don't do it this way, just completely vibing, but I'm doing it this way. Okay, it came with the popsicle sticks too, which is convenient. And I can reuse those forever. Here we go. And let's bring it up to high. I don't know if I need to boil it or just have it warm. Medium heat to prevent scorching. Down a wee bit, and I guess I'll put it down in, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? This may be really stupid, but I can hold this thing to the edge without my fingers with a clip, stirring occasionally. With what? I know, it's already melting a little bit. I got this fragrance oil. I went with a pumpkin spicy pumpkin pie fragrance. I don't really care if it smells like pumpkin pie specifically or not. As long as it smells pleasant, I'm happy. Now looking at this, I'm thinking I might need more wax flakes. But you know what? I can do that in the second round. Put that here. Note to self, do not touch this without gloves because it's gonna be hot. Oh, it smells good. Stir that in there. I don't know about you, but I get way too many mugs. People give them as Christmas gifts all the time because it's easy and it's fun and you can kind of personalize it. But also, then you have all these mugs and you're like, I don't drink that much tea, coffee, whatever. You could turn it into a little candle really easily. That's just a thought. I have my candle to be and I have my wax, which is much cooler now. So I think it's time to pour it. I'm just gonna go for it. This is definitely not gonna be enough. Turned out better than I thought it would. I'm gonna start heating more wax up right now. I've got my beautiful flowers and I'm just gonna slide these in here. I need that knife. That worked out really well actually. The wax is working like a really nice glue to stick it to the surface. I'm really happy about that. That turned out perfect. I think if you're measuring for a specific container, try filling that container up twice. Seems to be pretty good, but more flowers. I definitely am gonna start hardcore picking up flower drying, pressing, whatever, as a hobby because this is so cool. That was gift one. While this sets, I'm going to start working on gift number 2 for the day, a drawing of my nieces and nephew. It kind of has to look like them for it to be worth being a gift. I'm gonna do some test drawings and see what happens. Wish me luck. For the drawings of my nieces and nephew, I have some photos that I'm working off of as reference from a trip we took in the summer. I'll at least have something to go off of. Drawing faces and making them look like people who you actually know is hard. It'll be a good challenge for me. Good to practice. I have not been drawing nearly as much as I want to or should have, so it'll be good to do that. The candle has set, and I have finished my drawings. They turned out really cute, if I do say so myself. I have ordered some frames to put them in. I was thinking about having them all together in one frame, but ultimately I think it was easier to do 3 separate frames. But the last thing I have to do before these gifts are as ready as they're going to be at the moment is to cut the wick of this candle down to size because it's a little bit long. So I'm gonna do that. And then we'll be done for today, which will be great. It smells really good. And I think it turned out really beautifully. Now, the question is, do I feel more Christmassy? I feel really good. Having gotten these done, I think I'm getting close. Now that these weights are off my shoulders and I don't have to worry about them, I am kind of getting to a place where I think I'm gonna start to be able to fully look forward instead of just like head down, focusing on what I'm doing now. I think that I am on the right track so that I can fully start embracing that Christmassy feeling, that anticipation, that looking forward, that excitement. That's encouraging. Happy Vlogmas, everybody. And as always, Jesus loves you and I do too.